day 17 on our slower pace practice. 1 and 2 and okay, so should we do our right hand? 1 and 2 and sorry, I caught the string there. Okay, so a lot of what we've done before, it's that fourth bar of this, isn't it? Bar 75, where we have this turn that you will have seen in the teaching video. So here we go. Let's go straight on that bar, and the first thing we might do is just to play it round and round without the turn. So let's do that. We'll do it at least 2 or 3 times without the turn. So that would be 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, going back up 3, 2, 1, like that. So I'll count us in. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Just keeping that steady without speeding up. Okay, so that gives us the feel of that regular beat. And in the teaching video I talked about putting words to that so that we had some words to feel the regular beat with. So I'm going to count in this time, and I'm also going to sing along the words. How do you play that bit? By all means join in if you'd like. 1 and 2 and how do you play that bit? How do you play that bit? How do you play that bit? And so on. Okay, now when we put our grace notes in, it's slightly different fingering because we have the 3, 2, 1. We put our 2 back on, then we get our thumb back on, and then the 4. Okay, and these grace notes are really very throwaway. The key thing is we're aiming for that A. So I'll do it without singing at first, but I think the singing quite helps. So 1 and 2 and so on. And then if I do that with a little bit of singing, just round and round that same bar, a little bit of singing, and then I might drop the singing out. So I'm going to keep it going so that you've got something to practice along to for a little while here. So 1 and 2 and how do you play that bit? How do you play that bit? How do you play that bit? And then when you've got comfortable doing that grace note, do practice it with the left hand as well. It's the open octave A, jumping down to an open octave E. By open octave I mean an octave with an open hand. So open octave A to the open octave E, and you'd go round the same bar again, and then if you eventually decide to move to the last bar, then practice getting to an A at the base, E with finger 2, and if you can reach with your thumb all the way up to the C. Don't worry if you can't reach with the thumb. It might be that you feel you can reach with it, but then as you play, you catch other strings with that lower finger. The aim is to have a bit of a bend in that 4th finger and be taking your hand more over those notes at the base and let your thumb do the reaching out. But if you can't reach with that thumb, it's okay to be like that, and then hop. So we're doing this bar 75. We'll actually do it round a couple of times. Maybe we'll do it 2 times, and then after that second time we'll go into the last bar, just so that we've done it a few times. 1 and 2 and again, last bar. That's lovely, and then it's just putting all of that together. In that left hand, we talked about how in the third bar, bar 74, you've got these 2 notes with the little cross above. That means that you play both those notes with your thumb and you open the hand out, so that as you move to the next note, you're damping the previous one with the base of your thumb. And that's why we've stayed in the open octaves for the A and the open, and then we go back to normal. Okay, should we just do the left hand on its own? This is from bar 72, the top of the page, just to practice that. So we're on an A, moving to the C and the E. It's the 6th apart. Okay, after a count, 1 and 2 and open hand and when you've practiced that a few times, we can then put everything together, and you might do it in small chunks and build it up. Here's one last go through then, the whole of this section for today. 1 and 2 and